So the January transfer window has opened and there's a whole lot of drama going on. So let's just get into it. In this video, we are going to talk about some of the transfer deals that are currently ongoing, those that are done, and those that are being speculated. So stay tuned and you will be shocked at some of the transfers that are about to hit you. Let's start from the camp of West Ham United, where they announced last month that they have completed a signing of K.Mewis from Gotham MC, who are the current NWSL champions. As we all know, K.Mewis is a 32-year-old central midfielder, and to date, we don't know how long her contract is. People are speculating it's 6 months and stuff, but from a tweet put out by Emma Sanders today, which is one of the credible journalists in terms of women's transfer, she said that she's been informed that K.Mewis' contract is for 18 months, which means she's going to stay at the club until 2025. Still in the camp of West Ham, they have a very beautiful loan signing to boost their defense. Let's check that out. West Ham has also signed on loan from Tottenham Hotspurs, which is their London rivals, Kgatlana Zadowski. Kgatlana is a 31-year-old defender from Canada, and let's see what she has in stock for the Hammers. Will she improve the defense of the Hammers in order to help them stay in the league? Well, there's only one way to find out. Make sure you don't miss any single game in the second half of the season. And let me know what you think of West Ham's new signings so far and how you think they are going to impact the team based on the experience both of these players have. From one London team to another London team, Tottenham Hotspurs. Tottenham, in my opinion, are the only team probably having one of the best windows in this current transfer window. So they've signed 2 new promising talents on a free transfer, and both players were really pivotal in their teams in which they just... So the first player they signed was a 20-year-old Swedish international, Matilda Wenberg. Matilda was one of the key players and was very important and crucial for Hammarby to win the double for the first time in almost 3 decades. So for them to get this great talent, 20-year-old with so much talent and so much bright future on a free transfer, that's really epic. I can't wait to see what Matilda is going to cook in the WSL in this second half of the season. We can only find out, right? Matilda Wenberg will be signing with Tottenham until 2026. Let's move on to the next transfer. From signing Matilda, they went on to sign a Matilda.
You get it? Okay. If you don't get it, forget about it.
Spurs have signed Charlotte Grant, the 22-year-old Australian fullback, on also her deal runs also until 2026. So we can only see she's really going to help boost the defense of Tottenham Hotspur. So we can only wait and hope that she really does incredible things for this team to also help the back line and also help the attack in a way. So let's see what's going to happen in the second half of the season. From England, let's move to the USA, and we'll be back in England shortly. So make sure you subscribe and comment your thoughts so far on what you believe is going to be the best signing of this window so far. Let's get to USA and we'll be back to England for some much more. In USA, there's a really great news happening there. Kansas City Current FC have signed Temwa Chawinga. Oh my God. Malawens, if you are here, let me know how you feel about this move. I'm sure you might be really buzzing right now. Now, if you don't know Temwa Chawinga is the younger sister of Tabitha Chawinga. And if you know Tabitha Chawinga, you should know Temwa Chawinga in terms of their talent. So Temwa Chawinga is 25 years old. She's currently the top goal scorer in the world in 2023. She scored 63 goals for club and country in a single calendar year. Chawinga played in Wuhan Jianghan University FC, and over there she played 84 matches and she scored 83 goals. Like, that's virtually a goal every game, right? So she's really a very clinical goal scorer, and for Casey Karen to really get her in their team, I really think it's going to help them boost their goal scoring, or it's really going to help boost their team to the next level. And Casey Karen also have built a very ultra-modern stadium just for the women's team alone, and I can't really wait to see Chawenga banging them goals. Obviously, this is a very great move. Her deal runs until 2025, so she was going to be in US for 2 years, and hopefully she will get the attention of other clubs as well, and she will also probably develop much more than she was when she was in China. So still on the African theme, there's also another big move that just happened, and this is going to shock you. From one African international, let's still stay south in Africa, and of course, the captain of South Africa, Kgatlana, has also bagged a very monstrous deal with the Mexican champions, Tigres Femenil. Tigres has signed Kgatlana from Louisville FC on a whooping $275,000 deal. So that's the amount that her team will receive. Now, to actually make this interest more spicy, Kgatlana is going to receive $500,000 of annual salary at Tigres, and this is really huge, especially from us here in Africa, where a lot of African players, both in Africa and outside Africa, are being underpaid. So for her to really bag this huge deal is really going to probably set a tone for how much players should be paid. So when the news broke, South Africans were really happy all over the place that yes, we've been able to bag this deal in Mexico. And let's not forget that the Mexican league is actually going to be one of the best leagues in the world, and probably is also the most underrated league in the world currently. So I'm really happy for you, Kgatlana, and I really wish you all the best. I know you are currently on the grounds and you are really hitting the grass and doing all those training sessions, so all the best, and I can't wait to see you cook in the next season. Still in Mexico, there's another huge signing that has happened in the Liga MX. So we have the breadwinner of South Africa joining the Liga MX side on the Mexican side, Mazatlan FC. So Hilda, as we all call her, that's her name, Hilda Magaya, who is currently one of the best finishers in the South African team and also some of the best finishers in Africa. She is an attacking midfielder, by the way, but her clinical finishing is really top notch because she even won the Golden Boots Award when in the WAFCON 2022. So it's really great for Mazatlan to really have the breadwinner of South Africa. I mean, you have a whole country breadwinner in your team. So I really wish you guys all the best. And Hilda, I can't really wait to see you do tremendous things in Mexico. Of course, Hilda will be playing against Kgatlana a couple of times. She would also be going against Grace Asantua of Ghana. So this is really going to be a huge African connection in the league next season, and I can't really wait to explore it all. She will also be joining her Bayana colleague Jermaine Super Someway. So of course, so there's going to be a lot of connections there in Mexico. So we can't wait to find out. They got a breadwinner, but they were not satisfied. So they went on to get, I have to take my time to pronounce this name, Sinopolo Sisani. Sisani is a 23-year-old defender, and I'm really glad that she really also made this great move to the Mexican League, and I know that this is really going to help her develop so much. So that makes it, on top of my head, 4 South Africans that are going to be playing in the Mexican League. 2 of them are in the same teams and the rest are all in different teams, so they'll be meeting each other a lot, and probably they'll still give us more of those South African vibes. And from Mexico, let's come back to England, to the camp of Manchester United, where we have the biggest saga in this transfer window happening. Manchester United and fans, of course, are not certain of Mary Earps' future at the club. The negotiations currently going on at the club is a bit fuzzy. It has been perceived that Mary Earps isn't happy at the club and wants to leave. However, remember in the summer, Arsenal made a record bid for Mary Earps but got rejected by Manchester United. Now, Arsenal in this current window do not want to make any further bid, not because they are not interested, but because they don't see the reason why they should pay a record bid, they should pay a record price for a goalkeeper who just have 6 months left on her contract. However, there's been some speculations as well. It was first hinted by an article by Emma Sanders that PSG are interested in the star goalkeeper. Where exactly is Mary Earps going? She hasn't come out to make any vocal declaration about where she wants to go or her future at the club. The club is also not saying anything. However, we are all aware that a couple of days ago, Mary Earps changed her agency to AMV Sports Agency, so probably that is also going to help her in her negotiations further. Mind you, AMV Sports Agency are also the same agency that is managing Sam Kerr and other top players. So probably she was hoping that they could also really negotiate probably a very good deal for her. But let me know in the comments, where do you wish Mary Earps should go? Honestly, personally, I'm tired of all this saga. She's been linked to like 7 teams, and I just don't know which is which. So I just hope this gets over and done very soon, so that everybody knows where they are going, and Mary Earps will also be happy and will be able to do the job that she's being paid to do. Also, moving to the camp of FC Barcelona, the current European champions, there's some great news happening there. Actually, there are 2 great news happening there. The good news is they've been able to lock down their star defender, Marquinhos, and that was really, really great. They announced that at the end of their last Champions League game last year. So it was really great for them to be able to lock down Marquinhos until 2026. So kudos to you and kudos to all Barcelona fans, and congratulations on Mappy for this new contract. Talking about contract extensions, Barcelona are also looking forward to lock down Kgatlana and Aitana Bonmatí. Now, we all know how important these 2 players are for FC Barcelona. Kgatlana, of course, is one of the most underrated players for Barcelona and even England or in the world as a whole. Aitana, of course, she needs no introduction. So locking down these 2 players is really going to be very key for them. Yes, their contract expires in 2025, but like I said, I don't think Barcelona are trying to have this saga of Alexia Putellas repeat itself, so they want to lock them down probably before any team starts coming to them with some huge offers. You get what I mean? So that's the good news for Barcelona, and per the information out there, they hope to get this done before December this year. So back to England, we go to Chelsea, and in an exclusive release by chelseafc.com today, Emma Hayes hinted that although Chelsea have a very great squad, it doesn't mean that they may not look into the transfer markets, looking at the absence of Anik Nawan, who is currently nursing an ACL injury, and also Captain Milibright, who wasn't also so well before the winter break. That probably leaves them to a bit short in their centre-back options. However, by the beginning of the transfer window, it was also rumoured that this French centre-back, Maël Lacroix, has caught the eye of Chelsea. So connecting what Emma has said today to what also the speculation that were there a couple of days ago, are we going to see Chelsea make a move this summer? Well, we can only wait to find out. So that's what is happening in the transfer markets currently. We will be bringing up more videos with any new updates or new information that we get for you. So make sure you subscribe and hit on that notification button so you don't miss any important update. Also, don't forget to like and share this video so that people will get to know what's really happening in the world of women's football. Thank you so much for staying with me, and I hope to see you in the next video. But until then, I'm Selassie, and I'm just a guy who loves women's football.